Welcome to day 71. As I am listening to the second book by David Goggins, Never Finished, something opened up in my mind. One thing that I have been overlooking, and I'm very, very glad that it has been pointed out to me. One thing that is related to me losing my focus on my tasks, on my transformation process, that presents itself to me in a form that I don't think I've been able to put into words before, and now I can. Whatever I am doing, I am putting a half-ass effort into it, whatever it is. The smallest thing in the world and the biggest thing in the world. Even learning 3D modeling, which is something that I am up to at the moment. I am not doing a very good job by learning. I just turn on the lesson, I see the title of lesson, okay, well, this is what I have to do. I pay the least amount of attention that is required to grab a very, very basic concept, and I struggle with actually replicating myself. And I just want to go to another thing. I don't really pay attention to what I'm doing at the moment. I'm not doing a very good job. And unfortunately, if you want to build a house and you lay the bricks and you lay every single brick in a very shitty way, because you just simply want to build a house. You don't want to, lay this boring brick. This boring brick is useless. You want a house, right? With all the functionality, electricity, hydraulics, sort of stuff. Then the house will come out as crooked. The house will be shit as well. And I realized that I put in the half-ass effort. That discipline is not only doing something that is called a certain way. Like, for example, discipline is for me to learn 2 hours. And as long as this period of 2 hours can be called as learning, I'm done. No. I am putting everything into those 2 hours to understand the concept as well as it is possible. Go above and beyond. Because otherwise, I'm not doing it at all. If I will go through the course of 3D modeling and learning Blender, just trying to survive, I may gain part of the basics, let's say. But my skills will be nowhere close to enough, considering how great of a dream I'm having, how big of a plan I'm having, how much skills and hard work I'll have to put in. I can use all the skills that I can get. And if I am learning 2 hours a day, 3D modeling, I should dedicate myself to this process in full to get out of it as much as it's possible. And that, in a way, this is the way to live life. At every single moment, you ask yourself, what is the most profitable thing to do? What is the greatest thing that can be done? What is the most valuable thing that can be done? You make a decision, you go and do it, and you put everything into it. Because if this is the most valuable thing to do, if this is the greatest thing to do, you better give all your goddamn soul into doing it. Because if there will be anything better to do, you probably should choose that instead. But if you evaluate it, okay, that is the best thing to do at this moment, for this period of time, then you go and do it as good as you can. If you want, you're not realizing your full potential. That's all there is to it. And let's be honest, if I want to be a successful indie game developer, I gotta be a brilliant programmer, brilliant level designer, brilliant graphic designer, brilliant audio technician, brilliant storyteller, brilliant marketer. I have to be the best at all those things. There's a lot of grind before me. And I better keep my focus. Because this is the part of the discipline. Not only to do the things that you set yourself to do, but to completely devote yourself to the activity.